Okay, so the recent Lord Rings of Power came out, and I'm just gonna say episode 1 review, then make a second one. Okay, so we all know that it was good if it wasn't Lord of the Rings, because it's freaking not even close. You have stuff that doesn't make sense, people that are swapped, just everything's a mess in its entirety. Like, you have Galadriel that's in how do you make your main character bloody insufferable as just in general? Like, have Galadriel and every other person that's a man, bleh, stupid, retarded. Like, you have this scene at, that's episode 2. You have this, where all the elves, the freaking cave troll part, where all the elves are useless, just standing there, while she does everything. How does that make sense? Then you have the first part where she's getting bullied in Valinor that just doesn't make sense. And just the dialogue makes the CW, some of their shows, look actually competent. The CW, who is known for having cringy dialogue and lower of a budget, this is a $90 billion budget. Let everybody reminder, they are betting the future of Amazon Studios. They're all their shows on this show that's contracted 5 seasons, and if it fails, they're gonna have to question why it exists to begin with, which I'm starting to wonder why it exists even to begin with at all. Like, come on, if you didn't even try, and you started insulting the fans, maybe next time don't do that. Just a thought, maybe. I know it's crazy. Just a thought, don't insult the fans while you're trying to promote something that is like one of the most beloved franchises ever. Just a thought, maybe, maybe just don't do that. And we have today where freaking Elon Musk decided to literally just trash Amazon. When you have Elon Musk trashing Amazon, I think you've done something pretty wrong. But everyone that disagrees is called racist, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, buzzword. Insert possible buzzword here. I mean, it's just a complete mess. I will say, the one thing I did enjoy, besides the music, which anything that's bad is usually the music, usually the best part, was the dwarf part, actually. The music actually fit for dwarves. The characters were pretty decent. The one question I have is, you have 2 Durins, ones that aren't supposed to be in the same time. That's the question I have. It's like, because there's not 2 Durins aren't supposed to be existing at the same time, because they're supposed to be a reincarnation of the one prior. So that's the only problem with that scene. But overall, that part was pretty fine. Everything else, that you have Harfoots, which are literally just hobbits, but they can't say hobbits since WB owns Warner. The Warner Brothers owns Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So I guess they have to use Harfoots, but they're literally just hobbits. And then they're the most useless thing, and they have the fakest Irish accent I've ever heard. The Irish accents were so fake. Like, the entire Harfoots were stereotypical Irish people. And then you have Arendelle and Bronwyn as a human and elf romance. Oh, I wonder if we've seen that one before. Oh wait, I remember. It's a thing called Aragorn and Arwen, which were actually known each other since children, since they've been kids. So, So, yeah, that's not original. Most of the stuff is not original. And then Galadriel the start is just bad. Like, you have the whole prequel, which compared to the one in the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, it just does not sound anything alike. That one is just 5 minutes of just skimming through, where this one, where the one in Lord of the Rings was actually a well thought out and done prologue, and it was longer than 5 minutes, and actually it's scenes prior, but overall, the first episode, not great. And we all know desecration of Tolkien. It's like you can be like, oh, you're being racist because it's black people. No, that's like the 1% of it. It's just everything is just they swapped characters, made them not ruin them how they are in the books, just made them not even like Elrond and Galadriel we know, and they're nothing like how they are. They completely switched how they are supposed to be. They're just a swap of each other. So I'm just like, why? First off, second of all, they keep pretending it was an adaptation when we all know it was not. And just so you know how bad this is going so far, it has an 86 critic score, and the audience score is at 36, and they've locked the reviews for 72 hours. So I'm just saying, Amazon, if you thought it was gonna be a good show, why'd you lock the reviews? It's like, oh, review bombing, but it goes both ways, positive and negative. That's just a coward's way of saying, oh, we're actually afraid this show's gonna fail, so we're now having to backpedal. Overall, I don't think it's gonna go that well. See you next time. Bye bye.